everyone. This is the Loose Cannon, David McBee. We're just a few minutes away from tip-off of tonight's doubleheader. Cotter at Yellville. It should be a good night of basketball action. Stay tuned right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. But we're about 10 minutes away, so stay tuned. Make sure you reach out and hit that share button. Tag someone in. Tag a family member. Remember, with this, you can watch it all over the country, so tag someone in that maybe a grandparent that's never got a chance to see their grandchild play. This could be the chance tonight. Stay tuned right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everybody to the Twin Lakes Sports Network, where tonight you're going to see Cotter taking on Yellville, Summit Panthers. We've got about 9 minutes before tip-off. Stay where you are. Remember to share this link, get others to join. There may be family members that doesn't live around here that would love to see a kid play or a friend. So remember, hit that share button. You can watch us anywhere as long as you have internet and a mobile device or a device that you can get Facebook on. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be back real shortly with tip-off.
Hey everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee, and we are back in the saddle. Welcome to the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Another exciting evening of basketball. We got a doubleheader tonight. We got a couple days off after the Arvest tournament. Thanks for giving us a little break there. Of course, we did 18 games, and thank you to the over 30,000 people that ended up tuning in. But tonight it's going to be a good game, and we're starting off. It's going to be the Lady Warriors from Cotter, coached by head coach Jared Wilhite, coming in at 4-7 on the season, that are going to be taking on the Yellville Summit Lady Panthers, coached by head coach Hunter Sims. They're coming in at 1-5 on the season. So we're expecting a good evening of basketball here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Stay tuned. And like Joey the Dragon Shaw mentioned earlier.
That's me. I'm Joey the Dragon.
he said, hey, everyone, you got to reach down, hit that little share button, help us get some people to tune in. It's going to be a fun evening of basketball that you can watch here live on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. But real quick, let's thank a few of our sponsors for making tonight a possibility. We could not do them without our good friends like Jerry Heinrichs at Ozark Fireplace. He's a certified chimney sweep. Give him a holler, 430-5966. This is the time of year you want to get your fireplace ready. Also, Premier Auto Interiors, Phil Hudnall. He specializes in velour, vinyl, leather repair, and dye processing. Over 15 years experience. Give Phil a call today. And Razorback Ribs here in Yellville. Burgers, barbecue, and catering in Yellville and also now in Harrison. Check them out, Burgers, Barbecues, and Catering. And Ashley Haven State Farm. She's got 2 locations, one in Mountain Home and one in Flippin. Give her a holler in Mountain Home, 492-2450, or look her up online, AshleyWHavens.com. Have her help you with all your insurance needs. And Taylor Freeze King in Gassville. Hey, they got some great burgers, great ice cream. Everything's great at Taylor's Freeze King. Even though it's winter, it's always a good time for ice cream. And Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, Dr. Charles Osgood. He will definitely fix any back issues or any ailments you might have. Give him a holler, 425-4424. And Bobby Sue's Restaurant, 425-2923. Check them out. They got some great food, award-winning breakfast at Bobby Sue's in Mountain Home. And All Creatures Veterinary Hospital, 425-5175, Highway 62 West. Take them if you got any pet needs. Check them out at All Creatures. And if you're in Mountain Home in Baxter County, Arkansas Farm Bureau, Christina Setzer, contact her for your insurance needs in Baxter County. And Ooh La La in Yellville. I tell you, it is that time of the year. You got to start getting your Christmas presents. It's always great. Check out Ooh La La. Go get some Ooh La La gift cards and tell them the Twin Lakes Sports Network sent you. As we're about 2.5 minutes for the start of this game. And real quick shout out, Farm Bureau. If you look at our scoreboard, I want to thank Marion County Farm Bureau, our good friend Joey Sample for being a scoreboard sponsor. And Vance Vision, they're a new scoreboard sponsor for us. Dr. Dustin Vance, Doctor of Optometry, Complete Eye Care, Vance Vision, 425-3333. And Lindsay's Excavation, Dale Lindsay, 405-2423. Contact them for all your excavation needs, or you can shoot them an email. Check them out on Rossi Road. And Shark Creek Graphics, T-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, license plate, and more, 405-8922. This is the fastest 2 minutes in sponsors. I'm seeing how many I can do in 2 minutes. There's our good friend Joey Sample, Marion County Farm Bureau, 449-4081. And, hey, real quick shout-out, Shark Creek Graphics. They are also our clock, the Shark Creek graphic clock that's changing the game. We're so glad to have them. And, of course, Vance Vision that's on our scoreboard now, too. Black Sheep, famous for brisket, and you got to have I talk about it all the time, you got to have the Black Sheep Burger. It is 1 pound of meat. It is awesome. BlueGuysIT.com, Jason Chamberlain, 249-2583. Check him out. Your complete suite of tech solutions, according to Joey the Dragon. Now I'm out of breath. Let's let Joey the Dragon talk.
Aaron and Pam Darnell, Buffalo River Float Services, 449-2042.
There we go. I'm still trying to get Joey the Dragon to take over for a quarter. Maybe we can get him to do the Cotter Rock Cottage third quarter, but we're going to step away for just a second for the national anthem. And a great job by the Yellville band there as we get ready to do starting lineups. These are going to be for the Lady Warriors, Emily Montgomery. Number 22, Kaylee Crownover. Number 23, that's Paige Clausen. Number 24, Kate Cheek. And number 34, Ashley Garay. Of course, looking at Clausen, she hit the shot heard round the world last year in the district tournaments that brought home the district championship. That was quite a battle. And now the Lady Panthers, the starting lineup. Number 3, Abby Brantner, starting at guard. She's a senior. Number 15, Haley Layton. She's a senior, playing at guard. And number 20, Allie Edmonds, also a senior. And number 22, Mariah Crispino. And number 52, the junior, Avery Dearmore. And, of course, they are coached by head coach Hunter Sims. And, of course, the Cotter Warriors coached by head coach Jared Wilhite. Really good guy. We've actually had the opportunity to have him on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, and we'll have him on many more times, I'm sure, again in the future. Big Razorback fan. I know earlier in the week we had a poll going. Who do you think the next Razorback coach is going to be? Unfortunately, Coach Wilhite said, I think it's going to be Lane Kiffin. He wasn't happy it might be Lane Kiffin, but that's who I think we're going to be stuck with. So we'll have to see what happens. And we are sharing our table tonight, so hopefully our camera, our scoreboard clock, we were having a little issue at the flipping game. Hopefully we can get it to stay steady. If it knocks off, though, Joey the Dragon Shaw will be all over it. You know he'll be all over that as Cheek wins the tip over to Crownover. And the junior comes in setting up the offense. Over to Clausen, to Montgomery, back to Crownover. And the lefty taking her time, setting up offense here early. Gets it to Gray. Inside to Cheek. Ball is knocked away as Clausen ended up wrapping up number 22, Crispino. So now Yellville will retain possession. And that's number 22, Crispino, getting it inbounds. Edmonds brings it down along with Brantner. It's very early season game here in the 2A conference. Of course, we got a chance to see these teams a couple weeks ago at the Arvest tournament. We've covered Cotter a couple times this year, especially Joey the Dragon did that special homecoming coverage, got an extra additional game worth of coverage as Brantner, she drives, steps it back off. So the Lady Panthers being very patient here as we're already about a minute into this first quarter. No shots by either team yet. Cheek comes away with it, pushes it, gets it to Crownover. The lefty pulls it out, gets it into Cheek, over to Gray, over to Clausen. Clausen for three, and that shot is money. Clausen off to a big start. As Yellville coming back. Shot is up, attempted, no good. Montgomery comes away with the board. As I might be a little slower talking. Joey the Dragon told me I got to keep stats now, so we'll do the best we can. At least I'm not having to work the camera this time. As Brantner sets up the offense. But Clausen, no hesitation on that. Of course, she hit that huge three-point shot last year against Flippin. She likes to shoot threes in this building. Brantner drives. Pulls it back. As Yellville taking their time on offense. Edmonds drives, and she is fouled on the play, so the foul is on Crownover. That's her first personal. Right now, Cotter jumping out early on the Marion County Farm Bureau Advanced Vision scoreboard, up 3-0. As Yellville yet to attempt a shot here almost 3 minutes into the first quarter. Drive, good dish to Dearmore. Dearmore goes up and hits the bucket. As Dearmore now makes it 3-2 here in the first. As 0-0, Candace Lambert checks in the game. Long three-point shot, no good by Crownover. As Yellville coming back the other way, 3-2 here, 4:38 as we have our second foul. Looks like that's going to be on 0-0, Candace Lambert. She's a sophomore. Brandner drive, gets it to Dearmore. Dearmore back outside. Right now, just a lot of ball movement. And they're going to get number 20, Edmonds. Foul on the play. They said she used her arm, so first foul on the Lady Panthers. Right now, 3-2 here in the first quarter. Of course, I'm really excited. The third quarter tonight is going to be the Cotter Rock Cottage, Joey Shaw, third quarter of coverage. As Montgomery drives, shot is up. No good. Cheek gets the rebound. Off the back of the rim, no good. Another rebound by Cheek and finish. Good play by Cheek. So as we go to break right now, Cheek with 2, Clausen with 3 points here, and it's a 5-2 lead here in the first quarter. Real quick, I want to thank a few of our sponsors. We couldn't do it without all the sponsors that have been helping us out and allowing us to bring the Twin Lakes Sports Network to you. And I want to thank the sponsors, but I'm having problems finding my sponsor ad. So we'll just thank the scoreboard sponsors: Marion County Farm Bureau, Shark Creek Graphics. Oh, yeah, Joey showed me I was clicking on the scenes, not the sources. So a little bit of tech talk.
I'll get you, Dave.
I'm just really off tonight. It's just one of those days. I had a bad day, so I'm cranky. Hopefully I will lighten up a little bit. We're going to have a little bit of fun. As Lambert forces the turnover, Lambert and Clausen. Clausen to Montgomery. Montgomery almost stolen, gets it out to Lambert. Lambert goes into Cheek, and they're going to call a foul. Looks like that's going to be on number 3, Brantner. That's her first personal. Right now, Dearmore with the only bucket. She's got 2 points for Yellville. Cheek with 2 and Clausen with 3 here early. And the shot is up and good. As Cheek gets the bucket and now goes to the line. The foul's on number 20, Edmonds. Free throw attempt.
Got people saying hello to us.
Free throw attempt is up, and it's good. So now Cotter up 8-2. Cheek's got 5 here in the first quarter of play. 3 minutes, 7 seconds left. As a real quick, looks like we got the G-Dog, Grant Dodson. He's joined us online. So glad to have the G-Dog on there. Looks like we got a couple quick shout-outs. Looks like Jace Dowden says hello. So hello right back to you, Jace Dowden. Thanks for joining us here on the TLSN. As Crispino trying to get it in, and she doesn't get it in. That's a 5 seconds. So ball back to Cotter. Good defense by Cotter. So any new people tuning in tonight, first time you're watching TLSN, make sure you reach down, you hit that like and follow, so that way we can let everyone, you'll get noticed every time we got an event going on. You can tune in. Ball is knocked away. Edmonds comes away with it. We're now down 8-2 here in the first quarter as we're about 2.5 minutes to go. As Lambert goes down. Looks like they're going to call that on Lambert. That's her second personal. Tell you what, she did a pretty good slide across the court. We could hear that one. It looks like we got Paula Paxton says go green. Cindy Dupree says go Warriors. Tiffany Rogers ball is stolen by Lambert. Lambert gets it over to Crownover. The lefty goes in and gets the bucket. As Crownover gets her first 2 of the game and now pushes it to 10-2. Looks like they're going to call that on Lambert. That's her third personal as Garay and Mai the Hammer Tathong comes into the game. Of course, Mai Tathong got that nickname from our volleyball coverage this year, which we had a lot of fun covering all these teams during volleyball season. Looks like Vicky Park says go green. So a lot of Panther fans out there tonight trying to will their team back in the game. It looks like they're going to call that on Crownover. That's her second personal foul. That's the 6th on Cotter, about 6 minutes into the game. Grantner drives over to Dearmore. Dearmore, they're giving her space, but she doesn't want that three-point shot. She's holding it. She gets it back to number 22, Crispino. Edmonds drives, loses control, but she is fouled. Looks like they're going to call that number 34. That's on Garay. That's her first personal. Looks like we got a couple other people joining us online. Looks like Lee Hudson's joining us online. So, hey, Lee, glad you're tuning in. Bet you got a player you're ready to watch in this next senior boys game. We'll be covering that one as well. So I know with Lee watching, he could be anywhere in the world. He's like Mr. World Traveler. As the first free throw is up by Edmonds and good. Pulls it now to a 10-3 game. And Edmonds, she's a senior, second shot rattles in. So Edmonds now with 2 in the game, gets her first 2 points, pulls it to 10-4. 1 minute and 16 seconds in a slow-moving defensive battle here in this first half of action. Spin move by Cheek. Nice play by Cheek. And Cheek now with 7 here in the first quarter. Extends it now to an 8-point lead. As Yellville just holding the ball. Looks like they're going to be content for the last shot of the first quarter. With it 12-4. Is now going to 15 seconds, starting to move to get a shot. Tries to get to Edmonds. Garay went for the steal, commits the foul. And number 20, Edmonds, going to the line. So second personal foul on Garay as number 11, Coots, checks into the game along with number 23, Clausen. Free throw is up and good by Edmonds. So Edmonds now with 3 on the game. Edmonds' second free throw is good. So Yellville doing a good job keeping it a low-scoring game with the run and gun of the Lady Warriors. And now 12-6, 8 seconds left. If we had a time of possession clock in this first quarter, Yellville probably is winning the time of possession, as they have been very patient on offense. Clausen for 3. Looks like she is fouled on the three-point attempt. Looks like that's going to be on 22, Crispino. So 3-point attempt. So that's going to be 3 free throws for Clausen with 1.8 seconds to go. And she hits the first one. Almost goes over the foul line. Just manages to stay behind it. So 2 more shots here. Second one rolls in. I guess they said her foot was on the line, so only 2 shots. We thought it was a 3-point attempt. No shot attempt by Yellville. So at the end of the first quarter, Cotter 14, Yellville 6. As we get ready to go to the second quarter of action, and real quick, we're going to thank a few of our sponsors like Diatley Dental Care. Great smiles start here. Urban and Christina Diatley, 425-1441. Check them out on 7th Street. Letty's Fine Mexican Dining in Gassville. Stop by and see. They got a wide variety of fantastic Mexican food. Stop by and see them in Gassville at Letty's. And Ozark Fireplace Center. Jeremy Heinrichs, he's a certified chimney sweep. Give him a holler, 430-5966, or check him out online, www.ozarkfireplace.com. Make sure your chimney is ready for the winter. And Premier Auto Interiors, specializing in velour, vinyl, leather repair, and dye processing, 15 years experience. Give Phil Hudnall a call, 321-7445. And if you're in Yellville, Razorback Ribs. Be sure to check them out as we go back to action to here start the second quarter. 14-6, Cotter. In a ball control type of first quarter. Crownover for 3 from the corner is money. They say it's actually a 2-point basket. They say her foot was on the line, so Crownover. Actually, they went ahead and gave her 3 points on it, so 3-point shot for Crownover. So Crownover now with 5 on the game. As Yellville taking their time on offense. course, the Lady Warriors known for really pushing the pace, so it was Yellville really trying to slow down the game, especially trying to throw it off the offensive rhythm of Cotter. Of course, immediately after this, we will be back for second game. We're going to have senior boys, Cotter versus Yellville. That should be a good one. That game went down to the wire at the Arvest tournament as Edmonds drives over to Crispino. Crispino pulls it back out, back to Brantner. Edmonds drive, nothing there, kicks it back out. Clausen throws one of the slowest tumbles we've seen. I think she was milking that a little bit, of course. Paige Clausen had one of the funnest interviews we've ever done with Paige last year. She's a fun player to watch, always very excited. Right now, Yellville, they've had the ball almost a minute, no shot attempt. Of course, taking their time, setting up their offense. Doesn't make for an exciting game, but you got to understand the strategy. Tell you what, a lot of discipline showed by this team. I mean, they're waiting until they get the shot they want. As Crownover tried to go for the steal after an almost 2-minute long possession. Looks like we got Stephanie Sperry joining us online. She said, "Let's go blue." As number 20, Edmonds, going to the line right now. She's the leading scorer for Yellville with 4. First free throw is good. Pulls it now to 17-7 here in the second. Edmonds now with 5 points. Since I have to keep stats according to Joey Shaw. I'm just harassing Joey. He does a great job. Free throw. Second one's no good. Gray comes away with it. So finally, after almost 2 minutes, Cotter gets the ball back. As Cotter looking to try to get it into number 24, Cheek. Of course, in the first quarter, Cheek, the leading scorer, with 7 points. Clausen with 5, Crownover with 5, kind of rounds out the scoring for Cotter. Edmonds leading scorer right now with Yellville with 5. As number 11, Coots, gets it over to Clausen. Clausen drives the free throw line. Montgomery, shot is short, no good. Rebound by Edmonds. As Brantner is fouled by Clausen. So that's Clausen's second personal foul. So now number 3, Brantner, going to the line for 2 shots. With 3:31 here in the first half. First free throw is up and good by Brantner. Now 17-8. That's Brantner's first points of the game. Second free throw's no good. Gray comes away with it. Looks like we got Chris Sperry joining us online. I'm just glad I don't have to try to say his user ID like he used over at the Lions Club auction. But always good to have Chris join us as they try to get it inside to Cheek. Good defensive play by number 22. Crispino knocks it away. Gray gets it over to Coots. Coots thought about it. She drives, gets it over to Clausen. Clausen from the corner. Shot no good. Rebounds up. Gray comes away with it. Shot no good. Dearmore pulls down the rebound. And now with 2 minutes and 54 seconds left, Yellville down 9, trying to see if they can get it a little bit closer. Drive by Edmonds in the corner. Crispino for three. Shot no good. Clausen comes away with the board. Now 2 minutes and 9 seconds left here in the first half. As Coots' pass almost stolen, but she gets it. Clausen drives. Shots up and good. As good first half for Clausen. She's got 7. As now Yellville gets back with 1:46 left. Now 19-8. As Yellville's been running a ball control offense, really milking the clock on each possession, but they get a wide open three. Good look by number 20. That was Edmonds with the shot attempt, but it was no good. So now down 11. Up 11. Cotter gets the ball. Clausen, Garay, Coots, Cheek, and Montgomery, the current lineup in the game. Clausen for three. Big time shot by Clausen. She continues the good first half. Now the first player to double digits. She's got 10 on the game. Now 22-8, under 45 seconds to go. Yellville looks like they're probably going to be content to hold it for one more shot in the first half. It's been a slow-moving first half, but Yellville really playing a ball control offense. In a low-scoring first half. Boston's been on fire with 10. Cheek with 7. Crown over with 5. They get into the Edmonds. Edmonds under 5 seconds. Dearmore shot. Good shot attempt there, but no good. Clausen bringing it down. Unable to get a shot attempt. So in the first half, this first half, it's been all Cotter right now of 22-8 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're going to step away, guys, for about 10 minutes and run some sponsor ads. I think Joey the Dragon maybe wanted to talk. I think he's doing the third quarter. So we'll step away and be right back here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Well, we got a minute. Want to bring up a couple pictures you're going to see rotating back and forth. This photo here is Mrs. Shaw's students at Cotter Elementary. They are making ornaments and selling them for $2 each to students and classmates. They were allowed to choose any charity, and Serenity was their choice. The goal they have set for themselves is $50. They've been working hard and very proud knowing their work will help others. This is the students in Mrs. Shaw's class at Cotter Elementary. So we wanted to give a shout out to them. We're proud of you. We know the community to be proud. And most of all, your hard work's going to go to the Serenity House, and I'm sure they're going to be very proud. So again, this is Mrs. Shaw's class at Cotter Elementary. Twin Lakes Sports Network is very proud of you guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the third quarter. It was silent. I was trying to get Joey to actually take over the play-by-play. I think you can do it, Joey. He refuses to do it. So I'm back here in the second half. Of course, first half, all Cotter. Yellville with 8 points, all off of free throws. Running a ball control, really slowing down the offense. Their strategy has worked on fouls with over 10 fouls committed by Cotter. It's right now almost a minute into this third quarter. Still no shot attempt, but that's kind of the strategy. Yellville, though, hanging around in this game right now. Down 14. We have a timeout on the floor. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout. Well, we got a timeout on the floor. Real quick, let's thank a few of our sponsors. Actually, before we thank our sponsors, we could always use more sponsors here at the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Right now, we have a business card spot available. We got a really good deal. Contact us via private message. Ask for Joey Shaw. He can negotiate whatever rate we can do. We got some good specials that we're running right now. Our basketball season packages. We have scoreboard sponsors and all sorts of stuff. And we have great sponsors like Diatley Dental Care. Great smiles start here in Mountain Home on 7th Street. Stop by and check out Diatley Dental for all your dental needs as we go back to action on the floor. As Yellville are now down 14. 6:47 left here in the third quarter. Of course, Yellville taking their time on offense. This would be a really tough game to call on radio, but at least you guys can kind of see the offense being run by Yellville as they get it to Brantner. Brantner travel on the play, so possession back to Cotter. But Yellville's strategy was worked on fouls in the first half, just offensively right now, having problems getting something going. Looks like Stephanie Sperry said, I think you meant blue. I don't know what I said in the first half. I'm off my game tonight, but Cheek's not off the game. She gets the rebound and the bucket. She draws the foul. Good play by Cheek. Is right now extends it. It's 24-8. Cheek now with 9. Christine Woods, she asked what the score was of the junior high game. We were so busy trying to get set up for our game, I did not see the score of that first game. But if we find out, we will be sure to announce it. We'll see if we can find out that a little bit later. As Cheek hits the free throw, completes the three-point play. Right now it's 25-8. As Cheek with 10 and Clausen both with 10 in the game. Try to get into Dearmore. Montgomery gets the steal, gets it off to Clausen. Clausen over to Crownover. Pass too high, attempted for Crownover. Off her hands, out of bounds. Yeah, it looks like 0-0. Candace Lambert getting ready to check in the game, the sophomore. There's third quarter of action right now, 25-8 as we go under 5 minutes left in the third. There's a good crowd that's come out to support this Yellville Panther basketball team's great facilities over here in Yellville. We got a chance to do, of course, district tournament last year over here, and also volleyball. Got a chance to do some volleyball district tournament over here, so always a great place for sports. And like athletic director Steve Jones, they always treat us really well here. And shout out Ryan Metcalf, the tech guy. We couldn't do this without Ryan Metcalf. Appreciate everything he does getting us set up so we can bring the game to you. As the pass attempted for Crispino high, out of bounds. As 0-0, Lambert now checks back into the game. According to our Shark Creek graphic clock, we got 4:20 left. And now 25-8 here in the third quarter. Of course, this third quarter scoreboard brought to you by Marion County Farm Bureau. Advanced Vision Clinics, and Shark Creek Graphics. As a turnover on the play, gives it back to Yellville. A 17-point game. Good, nice give and go into Edmonds, but Cheek with the good defensive block gets it off to Lambert. Garay drives, stops, pops, no shot, no good. Crispino pulls down the rebound. And now Edmonds bringing it down. As Yellville, Crispino in the corner for three, no good. Looks like the call is on number 52, Dearmore. That's her first personal. Team's second, only 2 fouls. Fast moving quarter though. Already down to 3 minutes to go. They get it off to Crownover. Crownover pushing it. Gets it in the corner. Garay over to Cheek. Cheek to Lambert. Back to Crownover. Crownover drives. The lefty goes up. Nice move and finish by Crownover. And now Crownover with 7 in the game. Only 3 people have scored for Cotter tonight, but it's been Cheek with 10, Clausen with 10, and Crownover with 7. So been responsible for 100% of the points for the Warriors. Steal by Garay. Garay pushing the pace. She's got Crownover and Lambert. Lambert gets it to corner. Crownover, 3-point shot is short, no good. Cheek pulls it down, goes up, and hits the shot. Now extends it to a 21-point lead. 29-8 here in the third quarter. It's been all Cotter. 3-point shot, no good. Brantner gets the rebound off to Dearmore. Loose ball, Crispino has it. Gets it back to Edmonds. Edmonds back to Crispino. Try to get over to Brantner. As it looks like the Lady Panthers have opened up the offense a little bit, a little faster pace here this last couple minutes. Looks like we got the big smooth Josh Fletcher joining us online. Also, Carrie Raycraft. It's always a party if Carrie Raycraft's there, so glad to have her joining us. Steal by Garay. Garay, Lambert, and Crownover pushing the pace. She gets it off to Lambert. Lambert to Cheek. Cheek over in the corner. Garay thought about it. Tries to get to Montgomery. Dearmore. Good defensive play by Dearmore. As the Lady Panthers need a couple buckets here to get back in the game. 3-point shot from the corner. No good. Number 23, that's Weaver that's checked in the game. They go into Dearmore. Dearmore with a little spin move. Shot is blocked. Cheek with the outlet to Crownover. Crownover's got a foot race. Goes up and scores. And now it's 31-8. Here in the third quarter as we're under a minute to go. Crispino. Long 3-point shot, no good. Lady Panthers need a bucket offensively. Right now, all 8 of their points in the game from the free throw line. So number 14, Massey, and number 12, Benedict have checked into the game for Montgomery and Garay. And now the Lady Warriors have led throughout this evening. Crispino, long 3, no good. She comes away with another outlet to Crownover. Crownover up and under. Shot no good. Edmonds comes away with the rebound. She throws it ahead to Dearmore. Dearmore over to Crispino for 3. Shot no good. Edmonds stops. No good. Dearmore gets the board, and she is fouled on the play. I think a couple fans are making fun of us, Joey. During that last play-by-play, I had a couple of fans looked at me like I'm crazy up here. I'm not even as loud as I normally am, so. As Dearmore hits the free throw. And Dearmore now with 3 as she gets ready to attempt her second shot. 10 seconds left. Free throw. Hits the front of the rim, but goes in. Now 31-10. Dearmore with 4. Edmonds with 5 points leading the team. Crownover, she drives, gets it over to Cheek. Cheek stops. Shot no good. And at the end of the third quarter, it is all Cotter. 31-10 as we get ready to go into the fourth quarter of action. And then this fourth quarter, of course, our scoreboard brought to you by Marion County Farm Bureau, good friend Joey Sample, Advanced Vision Clinic, and the clock brought to you by Shark Creek Graphics. And it said Massey was actually fouled at the buzzer, so she gets to shoot a free throw, knocks it down, so now it's 32-10 as we go in the fourth. And I'll turn it over to Joey the Dragon Shaw for a bit.
I want to take a minute to thank some of our sponsors like Letty's, Fine Mexican Dining in Gassville, 435-2532. And Ozark Fireplace Sitter, Jeremy Heinrich, Certified Chimney Sweep, 870-430-5966. And Premier Auto Interior, Phil Hudnall, owner-operator, specializing in velour, vinyl, and leather repair, and dye processing, 15 years experience. And Razorback Ribs, Burgers, Barbecue, and Catering, Yellville, Arkansas. Go and eat some great barbecue, a burger. I think we're going to try to get some barbecue tonight after the game. Hopefully they're open. And State Farm, Ashley Havens, 2 locations to serve you, one in Mountain Home and one in Flippin. And now back to the court.
All right, we start off in the fourth. Right now it's 32-10. It has been all Cotter so far tonight. Bucket is up and in, so Cotter starts off with a 2-point shot. Good play by Crownover, knocks it loose. The lefty bringing it down with Massey, Lambert, Cheek. Drive by Massey, ball's knocked loose. As Yellville's put in an entirely new group except for Edmonds and Dearmore. Lambert gets the pass ahead to Crownover. Crownover goes up, hits the shot. Crownover continues her good night from the floor. Right now she has 9 on the game. Leading scorers Clausen with 10 and Cheek also with 10. We got a timeout from the Panthers. Actually, I got to catch up the scoreboard, Joey. I'm slacking off. Just had someone message me, said, Dave, you need to do a better job on the scoreboard. But speaking of our scoreboard, Marion County Farm Bureau, Advanced Vision Clinic, and Shark Creek Graphics, we couldn't do it without our scoreboard sponsors. Really appreciate them. And
we're going to take a minute and show these pictures again. Again, these are the kids at Cotter Elementary in Mrs. Shaw's classroom. They are selling ornaments to classmates and classmates and teachers to raise money for the Serenity House. So we just saw it on the Cotter's Facebook page, and we thought, how awesome is it? And we just wanted to give a shout out to these students and the teacher here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. what they're doing. Their efforts are going to go to help a good cause, and they're having a great time doing it. So shout out from us. You guys are awesome.
And well, it's fourth quarter, 37-10. Cotter right now 3 points away from getting a running clock here in the fourth. As it has been all Cotter so far in this girls' game. As Yellville looking for a bucket, some type of spark here in the fourth quarter to get him rolling. Into Dearmore. Dearmore shot no good. Outlet pass again to Crownover. Crownover slices, dices, shots, no good. Rebound by Massey. The putback is up. And Massey now extends it to a 29-point lead for Cotter. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 22, Crownover. Now number 23, Clausen checks into the game. Crispino drives, thought about it, kicks it over. Ball's knocked loose. Brantner comes away with it, gets over to Edmonds. Edmonds back to Crispino. Crispino, Edmonds thought about it, gets it back to Edmonds. Or Crispino. Crispino drives, long three-point shot, no good. Dearmore gets the rebound, unable to finish it. Cheek comes away with the board. Outlet pass to Lambert. As Cheek throws a bullet to Massey. Massey over to Clausen. Clausen drives. Gets it back to Lambert. A little give and go to Clausen. I think it touched every part of the rim but did not go down. Rebound by Edmonds. Edmonds throws a bullet over to Crispino. Pass out of bounds and possession to Cotter. So right now 4:51 left here in the fourth quarter. (39-10) as Garay, Lambert, Clausen, Montgomery, and Cheek still in the game. Of course, early game in the season here in the 2A conference. Garay wanted that, gets it to Clausen. Clausen's no good. Ball's knocked loose. As number 5, Bella Jones, trying to get to the ball. She was hustling. Of course, this is going to be another big month of basketball coverage here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. After this, we will be covering, we got a couple games of the week this month, so it's going to be another big month. Real quick shout out to all the fans. We went over 100,000 viewers as Montgomery is fouled, so really quick, we really appreciate all the support, all you guys tuning in and watching. 100,000 viewers this year, and we couldn't have done it without each and every one of you guys that have tuned in. As Montgomery, first free throw, rolls around and goes down, extends it now to a 30-point lead. As Montgomery gets her first point of the game. As Tathong and Haynes checks into the game. Free throw is good. Send it now. That's 2 on the game for Montgomery. As number 5, Jones, brings it down. She's got number 12, Westerhold, with her at the guard. Ball knocked away. Clausen comes away with it. Three-point shot by Clausen, no good. Ball, Haynes almost got it. Knocked loose. It looks like that's number 34. That's Sen who gets the board. They tried to go into Dooley, knocked out of bounds. Has number 5 Jones to inbound it. Long three-point shots up. Shots no good. As number 23 Weaver comes away with it. Goes in, Sen turns, shoots, no good. Haynes gets the board. Gets it off to Coots. Little give and go to Coots. She puts on the floor a little too hard, knocked loose. So Yellville comes away with a good defensive play by number 12 Westerhold. As we're to 2.5 minutes to go. As Weaver lost the grip on it, out of bounds. It's now to Thong and Coots bringing it down. Go to Haynes. Haynes gives that back to Haynes. Haynes shoots. Shot no good. Rebound by Sen. Good look there by Haynes. Good offensive possession by the Lady Warriors. Long three-point shot by Weaver, no good. Coots gets the rebound. Looks like number 21 Young checks into the game for Coots with 1:20 to go. But it's pretty much academic. The Lady Warriors with this victory going to go to 5-7 on the season. Of course, this is an actual conference game, so we'll go to 1-0 in the conference as the pass out of bounds intended for Tathong. The Yellville Lady Panthers going to drop to 1-6 on the season. Of course, 0-1 in the conference, but these are teams that will face each other quite a few times during the season. Of course, immediately after this game, we will actually end this stream, and then we will actually come back with a separate stream for the boys' game. So if you see this game go away, don't panic. We'll have a new stream up very shortly. Of course, right now we are in the process. I know we had an announcement on our page, but we are putting a lot of our games on our YouTube page. So for those YouTube fans that, plus YouTube's a little bit easier if you want to sort our games. You can find them based on what type of content you're wanting to watch. But we're in the process of getting all that added. We have done so much stuff. It's going to take a couple months to get it all added, but it should be pretty good. Check it out, Twin Lakes Sports Network on YouTube. Three-point shot by Sen. She hits the bucket. As Haynes gets a shot, no good. So the Lady Warriors lead from buzzer to buzzer, 41-12. And now go to 5-7 on the season. The Yellville Summit Lady Panthers go to 1-6 on the season. The first of many meetings this year between these teams. And that was our first of 2 games. Of course, leading scores in the game for Cotter, Cheek and Clausen, both with 10. But real quick, going to give leading scores. Cheek with 10, Clausen with 10, Crownover with 9. For the Lady Panthers, Brantner with 1, Edmonds with 5, Dearmore with 4, and then number 34, Sen with a bucket right at the buzzer. So, guys, we will step away We will be right back. Stay tuned here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. A new stream coming up. We got some senior boys basketball action coming up immediately right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.